Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
We're doing quite well. We appreciate that. But I'm sorry, DJ, we have a very interesting perspective from you this game.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, you didn't quite make it to the end of the game. There was a lot of engagements beforehand, but as John had said, you had a very overzealous push once your teammate had gone down. You tried to go for the reboot card, you tried to revive your teammate, but there was a lot of people standing your way, namely one
Yeah.
on a boat that was the one that knocked you down. Can you walk us through the thought process you had at the end of your tenure at that game?
I'm gonna be honest. At the time, I was not thinking. I just was in the moment, so I may have choked, and I did not think. What I realized I should have done is I did have a bolt action, so I was like, maybe I should have stood a distance and then took it out from there instead of pushing up with some fireflies. Um, I figured that fireflies would be the best at the moment because they were in a vehicle and then there were structures. But I was going for that reboot card because I did want my teammate back.
Of course, yeah. I mean, who can blame you, right? Doing it solo,
Yeah,
we saw what happened to Sammy at the very end. It's not a pretty game to play.
it isn't.
Now I'm not sure how we're doing these interviews. John, did you want to ask a question or?
Yeah. So basically, obviously, one thing that we've mentioned as the hosts and the casters is what a great opportunity this is for the next generation of talent to come through the ranks and get given a chance to make a name for themselves. We actually didn't have audio on our half for like the first 3 minutes of your interview or
Mhm.
2 minutes of your
Yeah.
interview. So you may have already answered this question, but what is it like to be given this chance to kind of, take a step forward in your career or pretty much be said, you know what, if you play well here, this can be your dream can come true. How does that feel? Like that must be a surreal kind of feeling, right? That it could happen.
It it does, but then you get the feeling of there's people watching you, and you know once you're in the moment, you're like, should I do this? Should I do that? There's a lot of thinking involved, even though there shouldn't be. It should be simple as in like, go on, play your best. But there was a lot of stuff running through my head because I do want to be recognized a bit. I know I do not play that well. I myself am not a builder. I'm more of an offensive player. I normally have like a teammate that builds for me.
You do the hard work and you'll just get the kills. That's what it is.
So I try to.
So we did mention how there's a lot of potential recruiters watching these gameplays and watching all of you guys perform. I guess to conclude the interview, I'm not sure if we have any other questions, or at least for my final question, what team, if you had to choose, would you hope is watching you today? Which team would you hope to pick you up?
Um, that's a very good question. I haven't done much research on teams, so I wouldn't really know who to go for. Um, but I can't complain, and I wouldn't be one to choose because I'm like, the way I play and the way I am, I would just take anything, basically.
Fair
All right.
enough. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll see DJPanduhh.tsm. John, go for it, man.
No, yeah, I was about to say, I do think that's all we've got time for the interview. I do appreciate you jumping in for a quick chat. Who knows, we might even get you back for another chat later on to see how you're carrying on throughout the tournament. We do wish you the best of luck, and hopefully we can see you, whether it be as a player or a streamer, content creator, whatever you do best in some of the biggest name organizations to come. So best of luck to you. We're rooting for you. No pressure, but everyone's watching.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.